everyone, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Let's Play series. In the last episode, we worked a lot on getting the materials ready and started on our new bone meal farm. As you can see, I'm also now in my Christmas skin, which I have been since I did my giant Christmas tree build, which took me quite a bit of time. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. It's totally Minecraft styled. Now, I have been doing quite a bit of work in between episodes. I know that I haven't uploaded one on my Let's Play for a little while, and that is because I have been quite busy in real life. But I have been hard at work on the farm, and I have actually mostly completed it now. It took me quite a while, and it's in the form of a couple of different time lapses that I have now spliced together, and I'm going to show to you right at the beginning of this episode, putting the farm together. So let's get it going. we go. The video showing how I built this whole farm up, and here it is. It is totally functional now. I have it locked at the moment, but this allows the clock to be opened up, and it sends the flying machines on their way down the farm. Now, there's a couple things that I haven't done yet. Obviously, I haven't placed in all of the melon seeds, and I have not placed in the mine carts themselves yet. Now, I do have the melon seeds ready to go in a shulker box over here. That's enough melon seeds to get the farm going, but the problem that I have now, actually, is this is my iron box. I have one singular iron ingot, which is not enough to make mine carts with. I need quite a few mine carts for this farm. I'm not sure exactly how many, but it's one for every strip of dirt. So it's quite a few. It is stacks of iron, as well as the iron bars that we need to hold the mine carts in place. And this iron farm just is not keeping up with my needs any longer. Look at that, I've got 64 and 20. That might just be enough to finish off this farm. If I also go and look back in my storage system, I'm just going to scour everywhere for iron. Okay, so I've got a little bit left in here, but this is pretty much going to clear me out of iron. I'll move all of this iron into... Oh, my inventory is a disaster after all of that building. But I'll move all of the iron that I do have left there into... Just dump some stuff into the storage system here to be auto-sorted. Slime, honey, I've got lots of that. Chests, redstone. Everything gets sorted out. So I'll put what I do have left into my iron box. But I think the next project that we are going to work on is definitely going to be the upgraded iron farm. Because I want to build with iron, and I do so many redstone contraptions that I go through a lot of iron as well, so I don't want that to be somewhere that I am running out of things. Alright, well, we had just enough iron. We needed 32 mine carts and 32 iron bars. That's the amount of iron that we have left over, so not very much. Little bit left in there, so we got 3.5 stacks. Definitely going to be working on a new iron farm, but I will now take these with me over to the farm and start putting these in. So if you did not see my episode where I talked about how to do this, I should have brought some extra slime and honey for the inevitable that I lose here, but oh, I forgot rails. Okay, now I have everything that I need, so all I have to do is come over here, knock out those, place rails, place our mine carts, like that and like that, and we'll need one more out of there, and then we just need to place our pistons facing downwards like that and like that. Then we take our iron bars and attach them to the pistons like this, and then all we have to do is activate the pistons, which aren't working like that. Does that not power a piston? I would have thought that that did power a piston, but we can throw a block on here if need be. I usually use a block of redstone. No, that's just not working at all. Is it because of the honey next to it and the push limit? Shouldn't... Oh, no. I made my own mistake here. You have to make sure you break the... Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hope that the orientation of this farm is not a problem, and that those mine carts being turned sideways. You see, Minecraft always turns mine carts a specific direction. So if you, no matter which direction you place them down in, when the rail breaks, the minecart is going to flip a specific direction. You see this one turned, this one didn't. And when I built the farm in the testing world, it did go the other way. I hope that's not a problem. It might be. That would be very, very unfortunate if that was the case, but maybe I should just give this a quick test before I put them all in. That would be truly terrible if that is the case. How do we get to the edge of the honey and then you can jump? Get to the edge of the honey and then you can jump. Okay, let's just test this out and make sure that nothing terrible happens. And I mean, the only thing that could really break this is if the minecarts set the hoed dirt back to regular dirt. And they don't seem to be, so it's not a problem. Now, the other thing that I just realized is these are just minecarts. They're not hopper minecarts. There's one more step here. I need to make these all into hopper minecarts. So this does seem to work, but now I need to turn them all into hopper minecarts. That is my mistake. And here we go. Hopper minecarts ready to be pushed. Knock out these pistons, pick them up, and then this is good to go. This will now pick up anything that's path they come across. So now I just need to repeat that 30 more times to finish this off, and then this farm will be just about ready after we put in our melon seeds. So there did turn out to be an issue with the orientation of the farm. These double hopper minecarts, where they sit, it was more difficult to place them in. You can see I'm about half done with these now. It was more difficult to place them in because I had to put them in separately because they're sideways. Before I put them in separately, I had to put them in at the same time. So 2 pistons, rails sideways, and that, or if you did them not at the same time, one would push the other one out and it wouldn't work. But I'm just running this from one side to the other before I finish this off, just to make sure that the alignment isn't a problem when it gets back to the start. I'm just worried that it's going to push them out. Yeah. And there it is. So I'm not really sure what to do about this. I might be able to swap out these bushes for... No, I can't use walls. I can't use end rods. Those would all put me over the push limit. I'm really not sure what to do here. The orientation is really messing up this farm, and I just didn't think about it when I put this together, and that is totally my mistake. I want to send this on its way again just to see what I can do. So let's just pop a button in. Because now, is it going to pick them back up? I mean, it does pick them back up, but I don't think it's going to pick them up when it starts going the other direction. I don't think it's actually picked them back up. I think it's just pushing them along. Though these ones do look the same, so I'm not really sure. But we will see. I think it's going to leave them at this end, which is a problem, yeah, because you can see those are bouncing into the carts, and these... it might bring them back. We'll see. Oh, it did re-pick them up there, so they are still getting picked up, so there might be a way to fix this. I just need them to be able to get onto the platform here, which is going to mean getting rid of these bushes, but these bushes were aligning it, so I'm not really sure if that's going to fix it or if it's going to break it even further. So let's just take a look as this comes in, and hopefully they land on that hopper and there's no other issues. They do land on, and the iron bars do pick them up again. Let's just send it off one more time. Those bushes were really being used for alignment, but they don't seem totally necessary. So let's just see if this is a fix for this. Send it off again. And they do go off, and we're not breaking any of the hoed land. So I don't have any way to test this long term on my actual world. In my testing world, I would long tick this, but I guess I'm just going to have to do it this way and do some AFKing and see if it works out. So I'm going to I'm going to do this with the rest, the second side here, and then we will do a full test of this machine. All right, so I finished up putting in all of the minecarts, got rid of the bushes that I needed to get rid of, and now I am going through the process of placing in all of the seeds. This is going to take quite a bit of time. As you can see, it's quite a slow process. If you get it in the right place, you can just walk and place, but then you run out, switch to a new stack. Yeah, so I got to put in pretty much a whole shulker box worth of melon seeds here, and then this farm will actually be fully functional. This is probably the longest it's taken me to build a farm other than my Guardian farm on this world. The Guardian farm I did pretty much right at the beginning because I couldn't build my base without the materials from it, so I just basically went out and mined a ton of sand and then got to work on it. I hadn't even planned to do that when I started this season, this world, but I was out boating in the ocean and I saw that it was really close to spawn there, and it's pretty rare for Guardian farms to, or Guardian monuments to spawn that close, and then I thought, I could definitely build a base out of that. I've never done that before. I've never stripped one of those out in survival before, so it took a while, but it was totally worth it, and I think it's something that I will probably do in worlds in the future. But I'm just going to keep working away here, getting all these in, and then we will do a proper test on this world. I just need to build myself an AFK spot so that I don't die while I am making bone meal, but other than that, let's get these final ones placed in. And we have all of the melon seeds placed into the farm. Take a look at that. They are everywhere, ready to go, and they're all starting to grow from this side over. It's going to take a while before they all become full stems and actually start producing melons, but that's okay. We want to give this thing a actual test just to make sure that everything is totally working now. I'm still a little bit worried about the double minecarts, that they're going to break something, but it doesn't look like it. Hopefully they get punched back in at this end and then taken back and placed over the hoppers. That would be ideal. Now, while these are away, I also need to get in here and remove anything that fell into these hoppers as well. You don't want to clog these up. Yeah, some of these have lots of stuff in them, and I gotta do this before they come back. But if this comes back all good, what I'm going to do is a 1-hour test of the farm, just to see how the survival rates match up to the, oh no, match up to the, I did a okay job stopping things from going in at places and not at others. Yeah, there's some slime in that one. I'll have to finish up. But yeah, so I want to see what the rates are in this world, and looks like everything worked perfectly. So that is fantastic. There's definitely still going to be some things in these hoppers, but as long as none of them are full, it won't be a problem. And we will still be able to bone meal. We'll know quickly if any of them are actually full. Ooh, because of that farmland I can get under there. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is create myself, that was my last rocket, but I'm going to create myself a little AFK spot just above this farm so that I'm safe. And then I am going to AFK here for 1 hour. Now, the rates on that hour won't be as good as total capacity because the stems aren't grown up yet. So maybe I will wait until all these stems are full and then I will start timing for 1 hour, just to make sure that the rates are actually what they're going to be. And then the last thing I need to do is put a chest in down here. I'm going to hook this up to this farm over here, but I haven't quite done that yet. So I'm just going to put in a double chest for now so that we can collect all the bone meal that we AFK for. So 1 hour once the stems are fully grown and I will do a little time lapse for it. So it's going to be a while for me, but for you, it'll be right now. Let's get it going. There we go. That is 1 hour AFK, and there they go again. Is there a minecart missing? Oh no. I didn't even notice that, but that is a problem. Yep, there is a minecart not on it. Okay, well, we definitely do have some kind of an issue here. Where's the minecart? I don't see it. Where did it get lost? That's interesting. It's just go- oh wait, no, there's one there, and then nothing. I might have to watch the clip back to see where. Oh, it's down here. Oh, it slipped through this gap. I need to figure out some way to line these up, maybe some kind of wall or something, but it needs to not stick to slime or honey. I'll have to figure that out, so that's gonna take our efficiency down a little bit, but let's just check and see what we got for bone meal. There we go. We still have thousands of bone meal, and that's only 1 hour, so this farm is super efficient. Unfortunately, I built it in the wrong direction, so there is going to be some quirks to figure out, but overall, very happy with the way that this went. This episode took me a long time to make, so I am going to end it here, but thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do that because I put out a lot of videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.